and gentlemen, party people in the place to be, all you listeners, don't you know the time has come for you and me to understand the upcoming switch? So let us all wish the Harley Digit will start a new era for the next 1,000 years. Let us switch for the good, not for the worse. 3, 2, are you ready?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another World Cup. We're going to be reviewing the Mania 4-Key World Cup 2015. My name is Zetrot and today we're going over the live drawings. We're also joined with Locktab and Deadbeat today. How are you guys doing?
Hello everybody. That logo looks amazing. Oh my god.
Doesn't it though? It does look very well. But how are you guys all doing today? We're going to be going over these, we're going to be going over the 4-key brackets here, and now to let you guys know, if you've been to any of our World Cups before, you should know how the live drawing works. Our lovely Locktab here is going to be going through, and we'll be going through starting with the no-seeded teams and slowly working our way up to the top-seeded. And as you know, with how this works, no team that is in the same seed will be matched up against another person. And we will be going over this in just a little bit. But how are you doing today, Locktab?
Party people in the place to be. All you listeners.
Obviously, he's doing very busy. But how are you, Debbie? Oh. I see. They hear you perfectly fine. I just didn't hear you. Now I hear you, though, which is good. Technical difficulties. They happen. All right. There you go. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Stressing because we're testing stuff. I'm working on stage with a saw. I mean, the splash is amazing, but it's along the line. We're still working on that.
Yeah, that'll be fixed shortly. We do have all of our graphics go through our lovely flight. But, you know, these things kind of happen. So why don't you explain in a little bit in better detail, as you usually run these, how exactly the live drawings are going to work. And also, we do seem to be having a little bit of things about the music, so we might want to address that.
I think they're talking about the volume. I even don't know what I have because I literally just downloaded every single album I found. So how does it work? We are having a specific drawing line, which is basically working like mental action shuffle mode with Matthew. And we are sorting the teams according to this. We sorted the teams according to their play. We did this with based on the performance points and so we were like optimizing everything. Everybody's score was roundabout. It's not perfect, but it's yeah, I can turn.
There we go. There we go. I just had a little bit of slight aneurysm in the place. But yes, we're sorry for the volume. We're getting everything adjusted. I myself, and I do believe Locktab, have recently switched our setup, so everything's a little bit new. We'll get back into it, definitely. If there's any audio problems, rest assured, by the end of this stream, and by the beginning of the actual Mania 4-Key World Cup, we will have everything perfect for you guys.
Yeah, switching to Windows 10 is like blowing up everything.
Yeah, pretty much. It's definitely been a different change. It's not so much that it's broken stuff as it's just made things a little bit different. As everybody knows, getting to where you used to going and your shortcuts and everything like that, everything gets swapped around a little bit. But Windows 10 is actually pretty good, and if you guys are on the fence about upgrading, I'd say give it a shot. There's no point in not taking advantage of the free upgrade.
I'm just waiting for my copy to be given to me.
You could. Never mind. That's something for another day. But we will be getting into the drawings here shortly. We're just getting everything set up. So while we do that, if you guys have any questions for how things are going, feel free to talk to us, and we'll actually, I don't know, we might actually be getting stuff starting. Oh no, it's still saying starting soon. My bad.
So I just switched to the drawings client I have here.
Ah, I see.
In the no-seeded teams, we have Israel, Italy, Mexico, Peru, Russian Federation, Sweden, Venezuela, and Vietnam. Bunch of new teams we never have seen before on any World Cup, like Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Neither we had Venezuela, but not Vietnam as far as I can recall.
When did we have Venezuela?
I think in some CDB World Cup or something.
Now, I'm probably going to get yelled at by our Peru players, but I can't remember seeing Peru too often in terms of matches.
Me neither.
So, are they slightly new, or is it mania that they've only stuck to?
They are also very rare to be seen on any World Cup.
Ah. I thought so. I wasn't for sure. I didn't want to offend anyone from Peru, of course. But definitely nice to see a lot of new faces and countries representing their teams this year.
So as you can see, we have 8 groups. Every seed has 8 team members, and every group will possess 4 teams. So every team has to play 3 times, and everybody is meeting everyone in his respective group. So we can start shuffling now, I think, and see who's going to be the first one in Group A.
Alright, let's hit that shuffle.
It literally says end and begin random in my panel. So I can let it run forever. So let's see, who's gonna be it? And we are having Venezuela. So who do we have in this team, actually?
Alright, let's look at Venezuela's team roster here for you. It looks like, from what we're seeing here, oh boy, that is not a name I can pronounce. Kakin Asian XD, I think that's how it says. And then Besbino and Rycon269. That looks like what we have for the participants in the Venezuela team. Is it still a 3v3 tournament?
Yes. It used to be a 2 versus 2, but we actually increased it to 3 versus 3, and we managed it to go from 20 teams up to 32 teams.
Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed that we've got all the World Cups now to 32 teams.
It just shows that more interest is coming to the other game modes, and that's always a good thing, because with more interest, you'll also see more creators, and when creators come, then we have more maps, and when we have more maps, we have more hype tournaments. That's for sure.
We have more everything.
Pretty much.
So let's move forward to Group B.
Alrighty.
We still don't know who's going to meet each other, but we this is like the not so exciting part because we don't know who's facing who yet.
Ah, that's okay though. It's just like shuffling a deck of cards. It's not always fun, but eventually you get to the part where you get to pull the cards back and it makes a sound and you're like, yeah!
And we're having the Russian Federation.
Oh!
Alright, and to give a little bit of insight... Oh, sorry. Debbie, your turn.
I thought you were actually going to say a good bit of inside here to Deadbeat, but that works too. They've actually got a pretty full team.
Yep.
Phobos X.
I can't help you with that one. I can't help you with that one.
I don't blame you. Oh man.
I just say AG Iku. I just go AG, like AJI. Yeah.
Already
maybe.
getting used to the funny nicknames we have here.
Only 2 teams in and we're stuck. Oh boy. But they also got Mr. Plagueis, Sun Jizzle, Burn Me Shadow, Jericho.
Tell me when you're done.
Alright.
Those are some amazing names.
Yeah. that is the roster for the Russian Federation. Shout outs for name calling. Mr. Plagas and Sanjizzle are like amazing names. Burn My Shadow is actually a pretty good one too.
No, I love Sanjizzle.
If anyone wants to have their name properly pronounced, let us know. Send on some rules of how to pronounce it. I mean, this makes stuff easier for everybody here. Especially when we come to Team Taiwan and Thailand, where you have like a bunch of number guys.
Yeah, there's it really helps. But one of the main things that we could ask is just to make a name that's easily pronounceable. That would be even better.
Well, I'm not gonna doubt the culture things from Asia, because they literally have a crush on names with tons of numbers because they have a meaning, I think, or something. Whatever, I'm shuffling already for Group C, and let's see who's gonna end up there.
Alright.
We're gonna have Peru.
Okay. And for Peru, we have Akuma 123, 2Atrix 2, I think that's Makari, and then Jepchis 45. Well, those are actually... I probably butchered them to some degree, but that was a little bit less painful. And, oh, I have been forgetting, Akuma 123 is a captain for Peru. For the Russian Federation, it was Phobos X is their captain. And for Venezuela, it is Kakin Asian XD that is the team captain for them as well.
And to get this a bit faster moving forward, we are going to shuffle directly for Group D, because right after the drawings we also have the Maple Showcase for the group stage, which is going to happen next weekend. We have Mexico first in Group D.
All right.
So who's part of Mexico?
What's it?
Deadbeat. Let us know.
Sorry, I was just opening something. Let's talk about SP556, Alex Sinning, Zetscythe, Batman 301, Maxwell, and Layden.
Also 16-man roster. Had a bunch of registrations. So
And the best thing about having a 6-team roster is, like, I know some of the teams are going in with just 3, but that's very bold on their part. Obviously, some teams might not have enough participants to have backups, or they might not feel that any of the backups are possibly good. But if you can find a team, even if they're not the strongest, but they're good enough to make it into the tournament, having them with you might be something you want to do, because we've seen time and time again, not only with the Mania tournaments, but every tournament that we've had, that sometimes all it takes is a rotation of players to get the upper hand. Being able to swap someone in that's fresh, rested, and ready to go might be the thing that gets you that win.
So let's see.
I'm just loving the Batman.
We have Sweden.
The shuffler is going so nuts.
Nah, it's gonna make everybody have an epileptic strike somehow.
All right, for Sweden, the team captain is that looks like Riplip Worldwide. And then for the other participants in the team, we have Wannabe Seaparn, Gringo 71, Vachi, Frobomb 3, and Pidgeot 345. I'm gonna call that Pidgeot. It's FJZ 345 though.
Yeah, that sounds good, Fidgets. I can live with that.
So next group, Group F. People are expecting that we are gonna release who's gonna be in their group, and we have Team Italy in Group F.
Alright, well, looks like the team captain for Italy is Crack.
Sorry.
It's
Just
okay.
casually. So looks like we've got Crap, Nixon S, the Owner Alpha, Super Ball 98, and Rick 30031. There are some amazing names in this tournament.
You have a lot of fun pronouncing them, I guarantee you. So
Oh,
let's
we are.
see who's going to be in G and H, because whoever I'm drawing now is going to be in G, and the remaining one is logically being in H. Because we only have 2 left.
I'm gonna go Vietnam.
Oh, we have Israel.
Oh, for
Ha! If you were a betting man, you would have lost. Alright, in Israel, we have 0 for the team captain. Then after that, we have Shara 664, Abadi, and Cook Chef Steak. Mmm.
I think Z-Shot's hungry.
When am I not hungry?
I have a plate of curry in front of me.
Lucky.
And in Group H, we have Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam. Looks like the team captain is Devil Chili. Where are all these amazing names coming from? Looks like there is also, what is it? Perina? And Super High Life.
Alright. And that will conclude this little section of setting these guys into their groups. We will be moving on to the next seed bracket, I do believe.
Yeah,
In just a
and
moment.
for the lows, I'm quicker. I'm already done switching.
On New Zealand.
And in the low-seeded rosters, we have Chile, Denmark, Finland, Germany, New Zealand, Norway, Singapore, and Thailand.
New Zealand, hi.
Alright. Let's see who we get in the beautiful shuffle machine.
And who's gonna face Venezuela in the group stage? And we have Thailand.
So it looks like Thailand is going to be the ones versing Venezuela, it seems?
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty. And who exactly is on Team Thailand, Deadbeat?
I read out the last one. It's your turn.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so their team captain is actually Mifan777. And then I was really trying to push this one on you because our
Taiwan.
next player is Y85782122.
That's Taiwan.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. Thailand, not Thailand. Okay, so Beck13, I'm sorry. Iris Devil, Oat0005, Lolly Sora, Diva Viana, and Noobish. I'm sorry, I don't have like my glasses and like well, I don't wear glasses anymore, but it's kind of hard to see the tiny text. Tiny.
Zoom in.
Get the desktop zoomer or something.
Oh, that's so gross. I don't want a desktop zoom.
So let's see
Then
who's
I might
gonna
miss
face
something.
Russia. That's more interesting
Yes,
than your
indeed.
eyesight. We're gonna have Norway.
Ooh. Yeah, they're a returning team actually.
So who's in Norway? Deadbeat.
A name that I think a lot of people will recognize that I am going to get horribly wrong. Styan?
I don't know it. I don't know it. I have only read the name thousands of times, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. Styan, I had said the similar.
Styan sounds good. Mopor, the Quarryman, Lickage, H-Jig, and Nicofla. I am so good at pronouncing names.
Totally. I'm so proud of you. So Russian is facing Norway. And we're gonna shuffle out now who's facing Peru in Group C. And for that we have Singapore.
Alright, and for Singapore, our team captain there is Daniel Rocks. And then Kamichi97, DFC Tan, Digo Jix, Nero XVI, and the 5E4I.
I wonder if that's supposed to be the seal.
It might be. I don't know.
Probably, I don't know. So
I'm just gonna say the seal because that's easy to say.
I tried to push this forward because we are gonna see Starry and Farum playing the map pool soon after this.
Mm-hmm.
Because Spy can't attend today. And we have New Zealand!
Oh yeah. Best team.
the
Led
captain.
by Mudkips. We also have Weeping Angel, Phantom EX, Meow, Dion Saw, and Tyler.
I have no idea how you got Weeping Angel out of that, but then now that I look at
I've been
it,
staring at it for the past
Yeah.
10 minutes.
like now that I look at it, I guess I could see how that would work.
Yeah, I was making sure to look at that one a while ago.
So who's gonna... I have read that people already call Team Sweden Team IKEA. This is a thing, yeah. I mean, calling everything that is related to Sweden IKEA. Probably. So who's gonna face
Go
Sweden?
shuffle.
Denmark.
And it's gonna be Denmark.
Boom. All right,
Going
and for Denmark, let's take a look. See here, we have Joel as the team captain. Then the people that are playing, we have Mark 732C, Hempus, Waifu, Siggins, and Denmei.
Demane, isn't it?
Or Damane. Yeah, it might be. It looks like Demain to me, but
I
That's
always
just
mistake his name
pronunciation.
with Damne, the one French coder we have, the storyboarder.
Mm-hmm.
Looks quite
I
similar.
thought the exact same thing when I saw that name. I had to look at it again to realize how wrong I was.
So let's see who's gonna face Italy.
Germany.
And you were right, we are having Germany here.
I'm getting better at this. Interestingly enough, my accuracy increases the less options there are.
So who's in Team Germany?
We have DualShock as the captain. We also have Time Frozen, Bad Apple, Rowan04, Ray Kokaz, and Ferrum.
I think it's Rico Kaz.
Raiko
But-
Katz, actually.
Rico Cat. Yeah.
That works too, Ray Kokaz. I got most of them right.
So we only have two teams remaining, Chile and Finland, and we're distributing them to teams G and H.
Mm-hmm.
So who's gonna face Israel? Chile or Finland?
Chile.
And we have Finland. So who's in Team Finland?
All right. Is that one mine?
Yep.
All right. That the team captain is Jepsky, Speedu, Princess Well, Mark May Fire, Diza, and Deus Metal.
And who we have in Team Chile? Because this doesn't require any shuffling.
Captain is Urusai. There is also Sylvester Garus Broker. I think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Nito 12, Sasuke 3000, and Ako Nechan.
Sasuke 3000.
Sasuke 3000.
So we're directly moving on to the high-seeded teams. And here we have Argentina, Canada, France, Netherlands, the Philippines, Poland, South Korea, and Taiwan.
I still don't understand that. How is the winner a high seeded team? They won last year.
Oh boy, I just hope that you have to announce Taiwan's names.
I'm sure it'll fall on you.
Of course.
You're better
In
with
fact, I'm gonna
numbers.
laugh. I'm gonna laugh for this one.
So who's going to face Venezuela and Thailand?
Taiwan.
Well, the time zones are totally screwed up anyway, so scheduling is already a pain.
Hit that magic
And we're
shuffle
gonna
button.
have Canada.
Oh, Canada. And who do we have for Canada,
You
Deadbeat?
guys each up? Who have we got?
Oh, it's me? Okay, Viri 605, Essex, Bites, Kamikun, Slyhand, and Kenji Tomika. Boom. I got those ones out pretty quick.
Yeah, very nice.
Let's see who's gonna get Taiwan now. No, let's shuffle more forward. Who's gonna face Russia and Norway?
I've been jinxed, I just know it.
Come on, shuffle gods.
And we have the Netherlands.
I was gonna say France, but that works too.
So who's the Netherlands?
Oh, there they are. I couldn't find them for a second. We
They're
have...
right above.
Yeah, they're right above New Zealand. Looks like we have Typic Run, Nibby, Vitan?
Bhutan, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Redon, Eris, and Slimikoto one?
Mm-hmm.
See?
I think that's right.
Bhutan is actually the person that showed me Osu back then.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Awesome. That name
I
is-
haven't seen him in years.
Slimikoto actually sounds familiar.
Slimikoto played on the CWC. As far as
That
I'm
might be
aware. So let's see who faces Peru and Singapore in Group C.
Taiwan.
Is it South
Shuffle
Korea?
power. It's South Korea?
I don't know. Let's see. And it's South Korea. Oh my god, I'm so good.
Boom! Alright.
Well played.
And our players for South Korea team, we have Runa as the captain, Sion Ray as a player, Raven, Pocket 123, Info, and Backho. Is that Backho?
That's
That looks
totally
like
back home.
Back home,
that totally
I think.
Backho. Okay. Alright. All silly things aside, the team is pretty strong, so I definitely look to see them going straight through to better thing. I'm not going to say they're going straight to the finals, but definitely better thing. We shall see.
You underestimate the United States.
Yes, I do,
No, I just-
because they've brought me down so many times.
I think
love
the
my
team.
country.
I think the United States team consists of players that are playing 4 key similar games for over 6 years or something. Every one of them.
Oh snap!
I mean, like people that I asked told me that they're undoubtedly the strongest team we have in our rosters right now. Even though that the PP ranking is saying something different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, let's move on to Group D. And who's
Shuffle,
gonna
shuffle,
pronounce
shuffle,
the
shuffle,
Taiwanese
shuffle, shuffle.
names?
Taiwan, Taiwan. So Deadbeat does it. Taiwan.
And we have
Taiwan.
Poland.
Taiwan. Ah no.
Alright, for Poland we have Tydek as the captain.
I do believe
The
he likes
what?
it pronounced Tidik.
Yeah.
If I'm
Yeah,
not
Tydek,
mistaken.
that works too. What is that? The Zimmax? Zymax?
The Zymanix, I guess. I don't know.
Kamikaze, Sidix, Krolpx, and Moscas.
So direct.
All right.
Yeah!
Yeah. Let's move on.
All right. To Group E, correct?
Yep.
Hit that lovely shuffle button.
We have Argentina.
All right. And for the Argentina players, we have Juan Crystal, XD Lucas XL. No, I'm sorry, LX Lucas XL. Grandi, Z Patane, Ninja, and Rook for the win. Ryuk for the win, I think that is. Ryuk for the win, yeah. Dead Note fan, maybe? Not
Probably.
100% sure.
Could be.
What avatar does he have?
I don't know, and I'm too scared to click on the name and then it switch my windows, and then I'd be like, oh no.
Where's my stuff?
Exactly.
Okay,
That is
let's
not a
see.
Death Note avatar.
Let's see who's facing Italy and Germany.
It's gonna be Taiwan, isn't it?
Please shuffle gods.
And it's the Philippines.
Yes!
Oh no! Wait,
We
if France comes up next, then you have to do Taiwan, so it's all good.
So who's in the
50-50.
Philippines?
We have Tequila as the captain, followed by a name that I've been trying to pronounce for 3 hours and have still not done. Arquinoliverus?
Arquinolivirus.
That
Yeah.
one. Ainyan, Akinichan, Ranacusia? Can't
Mhm.
explain 128.
All right.
So we only have France and Taiwan remaining.
Please, France.
Come on, Taiwan.
And we have France.
All right. And France. Thank you, France. We have Lim38, Adrian062, Toadstraven, Shadow ZYX, Elementaries, and Yami Lin Lama. Or, I'm sorry, Yami Le Lama. Lama. I think that's Lama. I'm
And
gonna call
that
her
beat,
Llama.
who's in Team Taiwan? Let us know.
MeFan777. What is that? Y85782122.
Yep.
J1515 JJJ1313.
Oh boy.
Aya 123544. Sakaki and Lucky Gino.
How do you want to do that during the
Alright.
matches? Are you gonna say number guy and number guy 2 or something? The other number guy?
I'll figure that out as I go along.
I'll probably just be like Y857.
Y85.
I'll abbreviate. Yeah, Y85. J15.
Aya.
Yep.
So
We've
and the
got
only
this.
stuff remaining is the top seeded stuff. Top seeded teams actually. And here we have Australia, Brazil, China, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, the United Kingdoms, and the United States.
Okay, so I already know my boy Hayabusa is going to be in the United Kingdom roster for 4K, so I've got no doubt that the United Kingdom's going to do well. But one of the teams I'm kind of interested to see here, not saying that they're not good by any means, but Brazil. That's crazy that they're top seed. I know there's some pretty good Mania players there, but I had no idea that they were like top seeded. I thought maybe high to low, and Brazil probably hates me right now. No ways intended, my friends. But I'm very surprised to see that, and I can't wait to see how they play.
Actually, funny enough, Brazil and China are both top seeded teams, and this is actually the first time they've been in the Mania World Cup. They weren't in it last year.
All right, and as we ramble, Locktab is going to be shuffling for Group A, and we will see who is in Group A soon.
And it's China.
All right. And China, we have Wind God Boy for the captain, then CRZ Sword, CRZ June, CRZ Scholar, CRZ Zinfang, and CRZ Lucifer. I smell a team here.
Yeah.
Clan tax incoming.
I get the feeling they know each other.
Yep, which is probably going to work well. In all honesty, when you've got people like that. I mean, not to talk about a different game, but if you see a whole bunch of people in a league game that have tags like that, you're usually going to get wrecked. So
Yeah.
that'll be pretty interesting to see from China.
So
God love going up against the 5-stack.
I started shuffling already because I want to know who's in Group B at the last member.
Australia.
Indonesia.
And it's Indonesia.
Get out.
Ha!
Get out.
I win. And who
One-way
is
trip
taking
to the
part?
exit.
Yeah, and who's taking part in Indonesia, Deadbeat?
We have Elsa, Do Not Mess, Flame Rune, X Depium, Eno, and X Kagi.
Neat. And fun fact, I'm pretty sure that X Step M is probably referring to X Step Mania. Maybe.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
That is the first thing that came to my mind as well, so potentially.
And for the more interesting part, we want to know, many people want to know who's facing South Korea.
Very
Brazil.
true.
And
United
let's
States.
see.
Actually, if it's Japan, that'd be amazing.
And it's Brazil.
Oh
Should've stuck
wow!
my first guess. God damn it! You can never
All
win.
right. And who we have playing for Brazil is Nate the Ruben. I know it's probably Robin, but the way it's got Rube, I'm gonna say Ruben. Gilhermizak, Philippe Link, Spoon Guy, Roko 1007-809, and Lucky Sonic Green Hill Zone.
Spoon guy.
Spoon Guy!
That's amazing.
Amazing names
amazing.
we have here, indeed. So
All right,
I
and
started
we will
shuffling again. Yeah, I'll start it again. I'm way ahead
All
of
right.
you.
Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see who we have in Group D then.
And we have Japan. So who's part of Team
Just
Japan?
off, we have Omega Jack as the captain, with Piratom HNC YK, UG, and Tesla? That's not quite right, but Ash Redwimps. Hey! Ash Redwimps, oh my god, that's amazing.
Well, the Mania community is quite new, and I'm not very familiar with a lot of people here. Neither with the nicknames. So who's facing Sweden, Denmark, and Argentina? We only have Australia, Malaysia, the UK, and the United States left.
Come on, Australia.
UK.
And we have Malaysia.
Oh,
Okay.
To totally
both
screw
failed.
up my scheduling.
I think your scheduling was screwed already.
all right. And for Malaysia, Deadbeat, who do we got? Or is this one mine?
It's yours.
All right. That's Sierra Liren, Siren 888, Siren 95, Mishang 1998, Kananyan, and Kaname San 92.
Oh,
And
why the
without further
tournament
ado-
schedule isn't still CTV? Because I didn't update the stream description.
We apologize.
I'm gonna do that
But
after that. Right away.
Mhm. All right. And now we will be shuffling for Group F.
Indeed. Who's facing Italy, Germany, and the Philippines? Hopefully Australia, because this will
Australia.
not explode my scheduling even more.
It's gonna be the UK. Just completely destroy your
It's
schedule.
Australia, I'm so lucky.
Oh, the luck is on your side, good sir.
Lord Kev is so happy right now. It looks
All
like
right,
we
then,
have Alkaline as the captain, Taunt Spirit, Kanajul, Master Sonic 10. Oh, really? Aroused Lollies. And XYZ. Ah,
Oh,
that
right.
name.
So we only have the UK and the United States left.
That name though.
The best for the rest, I think.
Okay.
So who's ending up in Group G? And in Group G we are having the United Kingdom.
All right. And in the UK, for our players that we have there, let me see. I'm looking. Where is it at? Oh, there you are. We have Pope Gadget, Yaya Papo, Hayabusa, Hype, Kazi, and Chunk Brunstone, and Matt.
I think Pope Gadget
Go,
is the
go,
one that has
Hayabusa.
over 9,000 PP. Or something.
Yeah, he's pretty highly ranked. I think he was around 64.
Yeah, something around that.
And
Nope,
that will
88.
also automatically put the United States into Group H. And who do we have playing for the US, Deadbeat?
I'm so good at name pronunciation. Dynamic? No, that's not even close. I'm so good at this.
So, who's
Yep.
in the United States? Did
Detroit,
read that?
you have any idea how to pronounce that one?
What, the captain?
Yeah.
Etienne XC or something?
NTNXC, Halogen, Hibiki.
Vicky,
Yeah.
Therian, Sylph, and... God damn it.
Even the Americans are not having proper nicknames for you to pronounce.
No one is.
So, what I'm preparing now is... let's read out who's facing who first. On Group A, we're gonna have Venezuela, Thailand, Canada, and China. In Group B, we are having the Russian Federation, Norway, the Netherlands, and Indonesia. In Group C, we're gonna have Peru, Singapore, South Korea, and Brazil. In Group D, we're gonna have Mexico, New Zealand, Poland, and Japan. In Group E, we have Sweden, Denmark, Argentina, and Malaysia. In Group F, we have Italy, Germany, Philippines, and Australia. In Group G, we have Israel, Finland, France, and the United Kingdom. And in Group H, we have Vietnam, Chile, Taiwan, and the United States. And right now, I'll move on to prepare the map pool showcase for everybody, so we know what we're gonna play next week and what I will hear over and over and over and over again. So,
All right. And while we wait for that, I guess while you're getting that set up, is it okay if me and Debbie take questions?
no problem. I'm muting
Alrighty.
myself now anyway.
No problem. Just make sure to send me the overall list
No
on
problem.
Slack or something. Thank you.
Before you start, just in case people haven't noticed, as you know, all of the people registered in the Mania tournament, if you haven't seen and replied to that, if you could do that soon, that'd be really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I've already got like 60 replies, which is really helpful, so if you have replied, thanks a lot.
Okay. Alright guys, so if you have any questions about the tournament or how the scheduling might be going on and everything, feel free to ask us, as we will be able to answer those to the best of our abilities while we wait for the map showcase to start.
Who are the favorites in each group? New Zealand.
I personally have a very strong love for the United Kingdom, and I would like to love the United States, but they have to prove themselves for me, because last year they came so far, but in the end it didn't even matter.
See, I feel like every time there's a World Cup, you get really excited for the United States, and then you walk away disappointed.
It's because they come so close to taking it, and then they don't. It's just usually they either get outplayed or just something just doesn't go their way. And I mean, these things happen. It's all part of a tournament. You can't just always expect who you want to win. But when you try, when you root and it doesn't happen, you get a little bit on the depressed side.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Especially when your team is well known for throwing. Apparently USA is practically the best team this year.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
Which teams are we cheering for?
Like I said before, the United Kingdom and the U.S. are probably the two that I'm pulling highest for. I am kind of interested to see how well Brazil plays, seeing as they managed to make top seed. That should be something interesting to watch. as I didn't expect it. I'm not saying that I thought that Brazil couldn't bring their A game, but I definitely wasn't expecting to see South Korea in high seed either. I was expecting to see them in top seed, so things have changed quite a bit from last year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Norway play because I want to see how far I want to see how well Stian do. Plus obligatory New Zealand hype. Can't forget the obligatory New Zealand hype.
Alright, so we're just kind of waiting for the map pool showcase to take part. I will just step out for 1 second, Deadbeat, so just hold for me and we'll be right back with that map pool showcase, guys.
You know, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how you'll do, Stian. Hopefully one day I'll get your name right. Although I think I'm a lot closer than I was 10 minutes ago. As to when the showcase actually starts, I have no idea. Have I ever thought about changing my name? Kind of? There's been a few times where I've like, maybe I should get a different name. And then I decided I couldn't be bothered. I'm actually interested, like, who are you guys looking forward to seeing in this Mania World Cup? Because it does look like there are a few good teams out there. When is the Democate tournament? I think it starts around December? Yes, I think we've got the Mania 4K tournament, then we've got the OS World Cup, and then I think we've got the 7K tournament after that. I could be wrong on that though, but I'm not sure. Ostend does not start in December, registration is in October I think, and the actual main body of the tournament is in November. It actually ends at the start of December, so...
And it is the desacralization of all of these. What love is this? It is God's love.
as to how long this is going to take, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Hopefully not too much longer.
Um, okay, guys. We should be getting started with the map showcase soon. We have all the maps ready to go through. Now, our players are going to be Starry and Freerum, so they will be showing you through this map pool showcase. If I'm not mistaken, the first map that we're going to be looking at is Snow Prism. This is by Crispy Joybox. I will go into the details on the map real quick for you guys. The key amount is only going to be 4 stars. The HP drain is at 7. I'm sorry, no, 8, and so is the accuracy. This map has a pretty high success rate, all things considered. The drain time is 1 minute and 44 seconds, and the BPM is 196. So it's a 2014 map, and with that being said, enjoy. Just to explain to all the people watching the stream at the moment, I am not the broadcaster. I do see the problem that you are noting out on the scroll speed. I cannot do anything to adjust that. That is not on my end. I do apologize for that, and I am almost positive we will have that fixed soon. And I Okay, and that was Snow Prism. We'll be moving on to Lucid in just a moment, and with Lucid, we'll go in. Well, they're going really quick with this, so I'll just go over the basic details of Lucid real fast. It has a star difficulty on the site here of 3.56. The length is only 1 minute and 53 seconds. It's a BPM of 175, and this is also a map that was ranked in 2015. And we are changing that, I do believe, to probably fix the issue that you guys pointed out in just a moment. So we shall return.
See you next time.
Okay, it does look like we're back, guys, so they should be starting up with Lucid to show that to you guys in just a moment.
I think it's the first time that Edge has seen Starry play.
Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, all the maps in this pool are free mod with Mania, as you do know that mods do not adjust the score metric for Mania, so any mods that are used are strictly just for fun or player preference.
I always thought mods reduced the score you lost.
I don't think so. They might. I'm not 100% sure. Mania is not my master plan there. We do have a very skilled Mania player that's going to be talking with us during the actual stages, so we're not running around with chickens like our heads cut off. That is actually going to be Lucid, and we will move on to We Met That Night. That's going to be the next one by Vospi. This song has a 1 minute and 33 second drain. It is only a BPM of 111. This map was also, I don't believe it's been ranked yet, so it's still impending. So if we have any Mania modders that are definitely, well, maybe not during the tournament, but any Mania modders that want to check out this map, that'd be awesome, as I'm sure the creator, Halogen, would definitely enjoy that. To get a little bit of feedback on his map. So we should be seeing that in just a moment.
Yeah, I think you're actually. I know at least one person asked this, but for those of you who don't actually know how the scoring system works in Mania, it's heavily based on accuracy, as opposed to most of the other game modes, or all the other game modes. I'm not sure of the exact. Yeah, I'm not sure of the exact algorithm and stuff, but it's heavily based on accuracy. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. Even though they both had the same amount of combo, Story had it much higher.
Alright, and we'll be going...
The fact that he had better accuracy.
Yeah, and the next map we'll be going into is a Ryu, We Are So Happy. We've actually seen this quite a few times. This one has a 2-minute drain time, one of the longer ones in our group stage pool. And this has a BPM of 185 and quite a few difficulties as well. This map was ranked in 2014, so they should be getting started. All right, and hope you guys enjoy that.
These maps actually look quite calm.
What was that, Debbie?
These maps actually look quite calm.
Yeah, well, this is group stage. I didn't expect to see anything super crazy with it.
That is true. That being said, near the end it did look like it kind of got a bit harder.
Yeah, just a bit. Well, Waddles, I'll definitely let you know if we ever have a 1K World Cup. I highly doubt it, but we'll definitely let you know. Alright, and that was We Are So Happy. We'll be moving on to the next map pick, which is going to be another Ryu song. This one is Sakura Mirage. We'll go into detail on that. It's going to be level 12 advanced. This is going to have a length of 1 minute and 41 seconds. It's actually a 1 minute and 40 second drain. The BPM is only 187. And this map was actually ranked on July 28th of 2014. So with that, we hope you enjoy the next map in the map pool showcase.
How long did you say this map was?
This one actually has a drain time of 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah, they all seem to be on 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I think that's actually good. One of the things we had problems with before is the longer maps kind of clash in terms of scheduling, and I'm hoping that's kind of the idea behind the lower time the map pools. That way every player gets a chance to be properly represented and we don't run into crazy overscheduled overtimes.
That's actually a pretty good play from Starry.
Okay, and with that, we will be moving on to the next map pick we have here. The next one is going to be Tokisawa Now Analyze. And that's actually going to be a drain time of 1 minute and 37 seconds. This BPM is only going to be 110. This map was actually ranked on January 17th of 2015. And we should be getting into that in just a little bit here. It does look like the difficulty that's going to be played is going to be Eric Freeze 2's 4K SC. No, maybe. Just waiting to see what our map players are going to select there, just to make sure that I've got the right one on the list.
I have a vacuum cleaner.
Yes, and it is Free 2's 4K SC. So I was correct on that. We will see this in just a moment, guys, so hopefully you enjoy the next map pool showcase for this one. As we're getting closer to the end here, we have a few more selections to go over today, and then we will show you the tiebreaker as well.
Tiebreaker should be good fun. Tiebreaker should be good fun indeed. I don't know why, but I feel like people are gonna like it. Starry is just destroying these maps.
Alright, and that's going to be the end of Analyze. We will be moving on to our next one here, and I do believe the next map, I'll give it just a second as we're seeing it switch, is going to be Nora to R Vision. And that map is only a drain time of 100. Why do I keep on saying 100? It's 1 minute and 53 seconds, a BPM of 173. This map was actually, it's still not ranked. It was last updated August 14th, 2015. So that is pretty cool. It is another Source Sound Voltex song, so we should be seeing this in just a little bit. It looks like the advanced difficulty is a difficulty we'll be seeing in group stage. So without further ado, we'll let you go ahead and get started on that. And enjoy.
I actually decided to have a quick nosy at Starry's profile. He actually got ranked 417 on Sakura Mirage just now.
We'll probably see. I'm not sure if our map pool selectors will do it, but we might see a couple top ranks come from them while they're just showcasing these things. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen something like that happen.
No. I imagine it's not the last either.
Not at all.
This song actually sounds pretty cool.
Alright, and that is going to be all of Vision. We'll be moving on to our next map, which is going to be SCU featuring Crispy Box, and that is I don't even know how to
Anemone.
Anemone, there we go. That's how you pronounce that, guys. Yeah, and the length of that is going to be 136 with a 135 drain. The BPM is 200, so this is a little bit on the faster side here. We're going to be going over the special difficulty. This one does seem to only have one difficulty at the moment, so that is all we're seeing. It was last updated August 4th, 2015, and enjoy. It does look like we might have technical difficulties, or Theorem just might have had to step away, so we do apologize for that. Hopefully that'll be adjusted by the end of this song, and hopefully we'll have both of them playing for our next one.
That looked kind of fun. What do you think?
Okay, and that was that one. We will be moving on to our next map, which is going to be Cielos Azul. This is a 2-minute and 5-second drain time at a BPM of 195. We're playing Buys Hyper for this one. This was last updated on July 4th of 2015. And we should be seeing this in just a moment. And we hope you guys enjoy. All right, and that is going to be the Azul map there. We'll be moving on to our next, which is going to be SHK Couple Breaking. We'll be playing the MX for this difficulty. It has a drain time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds, a BPM of 170, and this map was ranked on April 10th of 2015. Hey ho, that was my birthday. And we should see this in just a moment, and we hope you guys enjoy the next map in our map pool showcase.
Yeah, so the match schedule should be out in the next few days, I reckon. And yeah, this is just a showcase. We're not gonna see the actual group stage till next weekend.
All right, and that is going to be the end of couple breaking. We'll move on to our next map in the pool as we get ever closer to our tiebreaker. The next map in the pool is going to be Crispy Joybox featuring Mao, and this is Goodbye Tears, everyone. This has a length of 140 second drain. So the length in the drain, yeah, 1 minute 40 seconds. I being dumb. But the BPM is 174, and this was updated latest at March 8th of 2015. We hope you guys enjoy this one as we move on further. Yes, and all the maps are free mod. All right, and that is the end of that one. We'll be moving on to our next map in just a second here. I do believe our next one is going to be Beyond the Horizon. This is a 2 minute and 13 second drain time with a BPM of 175. It looks like we'll be getting into that in just a moment, having a little bit of streaming issues. Those should be fixed. It was ranked on July 27th of 2015. So we hope that you guys enjoy this. All right, and that is going to be Beyond the Horizon. Now we'll move on to our final map of the day for the map pool. This is going to be the tiebreaker match. This one is going to be Senbon Zakura. And this one actually is going to have a drain time of 3 minutes and 58 seconds, as it is our tiebreaker. It's going to be one of the harder ones here. This map was submitted on the 2014 and ranked September 5th, 2014 and ranked November 5th, 2014. It has a 33.4 success rate, so that's something to look forward to. We will be also playing the insane difficulty on this, and we hope you guys enjoy the tiebreaker for this group stage. And after this, we will be closing everything up, so we should see this in just a moment.
Kind of small map pool, isn't it?
Yeah, the map pool, well, the map pool doesn't have to have all the different brackets and mod brackets like we normally see, as, you know, free mod is kind of accepted for every match on this. The only thing you really have to look for with that is just having the basic map pool. I do believe we'll probably still have bans, but you don't need to ban for each individual pool, as it's kind of just generalized as one pool.
I feel it's not going to be that much of a variety of maps now, though.
Yeah, that is something that might subject to change. I don't know. I still think they could find decent variety even without having to cater to specific mods.
No, it's not just that, it's just the fact that, I think there's, what, 12 maps?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I imagine we'll see a fair amount of them pick quite a lot,
Yep,
as opposed to like one or two.
that is something we will see, yeah. Alright, and we've already gotten this started, so I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, and that is going to conclude the Mania World Cup Showcase map pool for that. We do hope that you get everything in. Well, everything. Bleh. Anyways, English bad, can't speak, but good job always. But no, guys, we will have the dates and times and everything set up, but be sure to come back next Saturday, as always. The time is still undecided. Make sure to check the wiki for the complete listings that will be posted shortly after the conclusion of this stream, as always. And remember, guys, Rhythm's only a click away, and we'll see you real soon.
And by that we mean next week.
Pretty much. We're going to be tired, too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hard weekend.